Managing stress. Stress has become integral part of our life. It's normal to have stress, be it a kid or an adult. Stress is with everybody. Due to our hectic life, rat race, it's impossible to avoid stress. But the good part, the awareness to stress reduction is increasing. People have started doing meditation, breathing exercises, and it has given importance to reduce stress because stress is root cause to many illnesses. Now this video is about a situation where you know all about this, where you are managing the stress reduction technique, but still at certain time where you find yourself that even if you are aware of this stress but you are not able to manage it. So let's discuss in detail. So let me share a very interesting conversation I had with my client. He was very much committed to manage his stress. He was sincere in doing meditation, breathing exercises, belly breathing, but he still was finding himself at a situation where he was not able to manage his stress, especially in work environment. So this is very common for, I've seen in executives, that they are doing everything right at home or out of the office, but when they're at office, when they are in the pressure of managing any presentation or important meeting or sales target or performance, anything, that time the brain is not working at an optimum level. So he was discussing that with me, that Preeti, whenever I am at office, I'm not able to manage my stress that well as compared to when I come home. When I come home, I just take shower and take a stroll, and every thought starts coming back. I keep on thinking, what if I would have managed this situation in this manner, or this answer would have been better. So why this happens at home? Why am I able to manage it at home, and why I am not able to manage when I am at the workplace where I needed it the most? Let's understand a little bit science behind how brain works. Our brain has a particular working memory. It works more like a sponge. So how sponge, when it soaks, it has a limited space. Then it takes some time to process it and make a use of that information. When there are too many thoughts together, brain cannot work on all the information at that point of time. It requires some time. It requires to pause for a moment and make a use of that information. So this is a little bit science behind how it works, and this is the reason that multitasking is also not encouraged. Distractions are removed when you are thinking of an optimum performance. So your brain requires pause, and your brain requires time to process information. And if you think that way, when you are out of that situation, when you are at home, when you are not thinking about that thoughts again and again, it is a compulsory pause for you, and you are out of the situation. Brain gets that breathing space, and at that time brain will be able to work in a better manner. So I'll give you similar example. If you have solved any word puzzle, crossword puzzle, you must have find yourself stuck at particular word, and no matter how hard you try, but you are not able to resolve the same. You keep it aside, frustrated, and come back after 5 minutes, and you can solve in a minute. So this is example of how brain works. That you give your brain a time, and your brain can figure out the information on its own. So what to do when you see yourself, or you find yourself in a similar situation, but at your workplace where you have an important presentation, or where you have an important meeting where you need to put your thoughts? How to control your brain and how to control your thoughts so you can perform in a better manner. So there's a brilliant technique called 5-finger breathing. That technique has proved super effective when you want to control your racing thoughts. Now how this works? It can be done at your office very comfortably. You just have to use your 2 hands. You have to inhale and exhale systematically. In that, I'm using my pinky finger. So place your one finger on your pinky finger, slide up and inhale, slide down and exhale. Again, slide up, inhale, slide down, exhale, Continue for all the fingers. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Again inhale, exhale. You can again repeat it the opposite way, inhale, exhale. So how does this work? In this particular technique, we are using our two hands. Multiple organs are used and as well as multiple senses are used. We are using our two hands and there is a coordination. We are looking at it, so our eyes are also doing some work. Our brain is instructing while sliding up, that inhale, and sliding down, exhale. Our lungs are breathing systematically. So multiple organs are used in this technique, as well as multiple senses. We are looking at it. There is a touch and then there is a respiration. So when there are multiple organs are used and multiple senses are used, our working memory, which has a limited space, it gets used totally, and brain gets a compulsory pause. A compulsory pause helps you to hold on, and then it helps brain to rearrange that thoughts. At that time it is impossible for brain to think of anything else, and when you are not thinking about that compulsory, that bombarding of thoughts, it gives your brain a pause. So the pause is all we want at that time to control our thoughts in first go. Once you are able to control your thoughts, or once you feel you are able to come out of that, you have to focus on your breathing. Of course, deep breathing helps. At that time, if you are not able to deep breathe, you can just breathe out. The more you breathe out, compulsory your body will start breathing in, and that too deep breathe, and that will help you the most. What else you can do to divert your mind? Go out for a tea or coffee break, take a stroll, go and talk to the colleague. It is very important for you to gather your thoughts first. It is very important for you to settle down your thoughts first before you go ahead with your any important presentation. That will give you the best results if you manage the situation before getting into a tricky situation. Third thing which helps is any movement. The more blood circulation, the more it will help you to calm your brain in a faster manner. The first step is to calm down your mind by using any technique, by diverting your mind, by giving your brain a pause, and this 5-finger breathing can be really effective. Second is start breathing deep, and third is that blood circulation or any movement. So these 3 things, if you do it at your workplace, when you find yourself in a really tricky situation, it will really help you come out of it very quickly, and you will be able to perform in a better manner. So in the end, I would say it is best to manage the situation before it goes out of hand. If you find yourself that you are not able to control your brain in a particular manner, please manage it before that. Once words are said, it is very difficult to take them back. These are the simple techniques, but it really works. It has given my clients good help, and I'm sure it will help you as well. Thank you.